Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to take you through what a typical weeknight looks like for me. So it is Wednesday, October, my mom just texted me so I can't see the date, 9th, and it is 6:32, so I work till 6:15 and then I get home around 6:30 every night. Weeknights are evenings are definitely less structured than the morning because it just depends what I have to do. So tonight I have some videos I want to edit and start working on blog posts that are coming up, and Survivor's on, so that's a priority. But yeah, so normally when I come home, I start helping where I can with dinner. I am the last one home, so dinner is sometimes already underway by the time I get home, but my mom just called me to come and see my dog, so she's probably doing something cute, so let's go see. So of course my dog was being adorable in her bed. We got her these fuzzy beds and she had not wanted to lie in them, and then so she was in it and my mom told me to come see, so she apparently likes it now. And then, so now I'm in the kitchen. There is kind of the setup for dinner. Ethan's making the potatoes, and he generally does a lot of the cooking. I am the last one home, so I don't cook very often, so I was in charge of the peas, and then there were complaints that they were too watery, so that's how well I know how to cook. And there's my dog again. She's always at your foot when we're cooking. And there's dinner. So after dinner I got the laptop out and started editing. First up was a weekend vlog, which is quite dizzying to watch in high speed. I'll put a link to that video if you want to see what it ended up looking like. And so I was just in the living room, kind of in the vicinity of my family, and I think Entertainment Tonight or something was on. But for the most part, weeknights are there's not a strict routine that I have, that it really depends on what I have to work on. If I have blog stuff or if I have YouTube stuff. Sometimes I'll just relax and watch TV and hang out. Other nights I want to go to bed early. It really does vary. And then on this particular night I had 2 videos that I needed to edit, because it was a week where I had 2 blog posts and a vlog. So of course I decided to vlog for the first time in months, and on a week that is already busier because of the amount of content that I'm putting out. So that made for a bit of a busy night on this night, and I ended up editing right until Survivor, and then while Survivor was on I would pause while it was on and then resume on the commercials just to try and get as much done as possible. I have watched Survivor for as long as I can remember, and it's the one show that everyone knows that I am I call the TV. If you want to watch it, you're watching it in the living room. If you want to watch something else, you have to watch it somewhere else. So I love my Wednesdays, and it's that and maybe Grey's Anatomy are the 2 shows that I will watch all the time. But yeah, I didn't really know what else to talk about. But just editing. I just use iMovie to edit. Let me know if you'd like to see more of the process of this, but it is quite simple. My wrist has started to hurt, from the angle scrolling on my MacBook, how you can see there's the touchpad in the middle. So we have an iMac that came with a mouse, and so I've been using that. So because I have one of those lap pads, so doing that a lot, I noticed that I was starting to hurt my wrists, so now I try to have a table in the living room or anywhere, somewhere that I can go a bit easier on my wrist. yeah, I don't know what else to say. My weeknights are generally pretty boring, which is why I haven't really shared them before. And they're always different. Like, I don't really have activities that I do on weeknights. Like, sometimes on a Friday night. I think in this week on the Tuesday night, Ethan got his hair cut, so we go to that together. But really my weeknights are just working on whatever content I need. There you can see I'm finished the video, adding the end slate and the movie, or in the music, that's at the end of all of my videos, just lots of back and forth and watching it. And now I'm exporting it, and then I start editing my next video. So this was definitely an editing heavy evening, but sometimes that's just how things work out. And now Survivor's on, so you can see I still have my laptop open, and Boston Rob's on this season, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, so after Survivor, it was about 9:30. That was what I was wearing, and I got changed into my pajamas, which is basically a sweater and pajama pants. Then I got ready for bed, so did my skincare, which I'll leave a video or a link to that video up above. And then to wind down at the end of the night, I write in my bullet journal and my journal. So in my bullet journal, I use that as my planner for the day. So I have a to-do list that I want to get done every day. So will check off anything that I've completed, and then do a list for the next day. I'll cross off if I did a workout that day, because I'm doing the 80-day again, so I'll cross that off, which is what I just did. And then I will flip to, I have journal prompts for the year. That's a section in my bullet journal, so then I will go in there and find the day that I'm on, check it off, and then flip over to my journal and write in my journal for a day. Looking at the length of this clip, it was about 10 minutes for me to do all that. Again, it depends how long of a list I have for that day, or how long I feel like writing in my journal, but I don't really set a certain amount of time. That's just kind of how long it takes me. So now I think I'm writing in my journal with my fountain pen that I got for Christmas last year that I love and use all the time. So it was that. And then Ethan and I have been watching Breaking Bad in the evenings on this particular night, just because of what time it was. By the time we were ready for bed, we didn't really have time for an episode before we went to sleep. So I started reading on my iPad. I use the Libby app, and I rent ebooks from the library for free. And right now I'm reading It by Stephen King. But that is pretty much how I end my night. So I just have really gotten used to this year journaling every day and planning the next day instead of planning a week at a time. And I try not to make my to-do list too long, that it's simple and not overwhelming. But that is it for my evening routine. Let me know if you guys like this video and subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.